So, in less than a week, the first phase of version 7.0 will begin, and with it the Odette and Arlecchino banners will go live. So in this video, we will go over how many Primogems you can get during Phase 1, so you know how much is still there to save before these banners run out. As always, I will also make a separate video during Phase 1 that only covers the rewards in Phase 2. The numbers have now been updated, and there is actually more available in the first phase than we expected in the full version breakdown. Before we get into today's Primogem breakdown, if you are already planning to buy Welkin or Genesis crystals for Odette and Arlecchino, check out my sponsor Eniba. Eniba is a trusted gaming marketplace where you can top up Genshin Impact quickly and securely. The whole process is really simple. Use my link in the description, search for Genshin Impact, and choose either Welkin Moon or your preferred amount of Genesis crystals. Then select the correct server region, enter your UID, choose a payment method, and complete your order. And one of the best parts is Eniba's cashback system. After an eligible purchase, simply go to Orders and claim your cashback. It is added directly to your Eniba wallet, where you can use it toward your next purchase and get even more value from your top-up. Eniba is also not limited to Genshin. You can find Steam game keys, gift cards, in-game currency for other games, and many more gaming products on the website. So, if you are already planning a Genshin top-up, use my link in the description to check out Eniba. And now, let us see how many Primogems you can get. First, we have daily commissions. The first phase lasts for the usual 21 days, and 60 Primogems per day gives us 1,260 Primogems. Next, the new main story in Snezhnaya gives 650 Primogems, as well as 2 limited banner pulls. When we convert those 2 pulls into their Primogem value, this source is worth 970 Primogems in total. Other quests outside the main story give around 330 Primogems. The largest single source is the first part of the new Snezhnaya map. Exploring the area gives about 2,620 Primogems through chests, puzzles, challenges, waypoints, and other map activities. That is more than 16 pulls, but it is also the source that requires the most time. You should not expect to collect the full amount immediately unless you plan to rush through nearly the entire new area. While exploring, you will also collect cryo sigils for the new offering system in Snezhnaya. The available offering rewards are worth another 1,250 Primogems for limited wishes. On top of that, the system gives 7 standard pulls. I am not counting those 7 pulls toward the total because they cannot be used on the Odette or Arlecchino banners. Achievements add another 570 Primogems. Many should unlock naturally from the story, exploration, and new mechanics, while others may require more specific tasks. There will also be one Paimon shop reset before the first banners end. The 5 limited pulls from that reset are worth 800 Primogems in this calculation. These are very easy pulls to get as long as you have enough Stardust and remember to open the shop after the reset. Now we have the endgame resets. One Imaginarium Theater reset gives up to 1,000 Primogems. The version 7.0 Stygian reset adds another 450, and one Spiral Abyss reset gives up to 800 Primogems. Together, these 3 modes are worth 2,250 Primogems. These are maximum rewards, so if you cannot fully clear one of the modes, replace its number with the amount you normally earn. For older accounts that already complete all 3, the full amount should be realistic. The main event gives around 920 Primogems. It also gives a free Diona, which is not part of the Primogem total, but is still a good additional reward. Players who do not own her can unlock her for free, while everyone who already has her can receive another constellation without using any pulls. Phase 1 also includes the smaller event Mutual Aid in Bloom. Into the Frostlands, worth 420 Primogems. There is also a smaller community event called the Snezhnaya Career Test. It only gives 40 Primogems, but it still belongs in the total because we are counting every known source. Hoyo will most likely release extra redemption codes with a combined value of around 60 Primogems. This part is not completely guaranteed because the codes have not all been released yet, but Genshin usually gives us a few smaller codes around a new update. I always post new Primogem codes on the channel as soon as they appear, so subscribe if you do not want to miss them. The 3 usual livestream codes for version 7.1 should arrive during Phase 2, which is why they are not included here. Update maintenance will give another 600 Primogems through the in-game mail. Finally, around 1,070 Primogems come from other sources such as character trials, UGC rewards, the artifact leveling quest in the Battle Pass, and other smaller sources. Adding every free-to-play source gives us 13,160 Primogems in limited wish value during Phase 1. That is equal to about 82 pulls. For Welkin players, the 21 days of Phase 1 add another 1,890 Primogems. This brings the complete total to 15,050 Primogems, or about 94 pulls. Again, if you are planning to buy a Welkin anyway, you can use my link in the video description to get it through Aniba. 82 free-to-play pulls in one phase is really good. Anyone who starts the update with some saved Primogems or pity may have a realistic chance to reach the character they want before the banner's end. Of course, 82 pulls do not guarantee Odette or Arlecchino from 0 pity if you still need to win the 50-50, but it is still an unusually large amount for half of one version. What we also need to say is that the rewards are once again very front-loaded. The new map, main story, maintenance, shop reset, and several major activities are all counted in Phase 1. Because of that, you should definitely expect much less in Phase 2. However, this also gives you more freedom than the Phase 1 label may suggest. If you do not finish exploring Snezhnaya before the Odette and Arlecchino banners end, the unfinished chests, puzzles, quests, achievements, and offering levels will not disappear. You can still complete that permanent content in Phase 2 or even later. So it is available during Phase 1, but you are not forced to rush through the whole region just to avoid losing it. That is why you should treat 13,160 Primogems as the maximum you can collect, not as the amount every player will automatically receive. Your own total will be lower if you do not explore everything, finish every achievement, or fully clear the endgame modes. On the other hand, you can get more if your account still has unfinished quests, exploration, achievements, or other permanent rewards from older areas, since none of those are included here. How many Primogems do you have saved right now, and are you pulling for Odette, Arlecchino, or saving for Anefa, Flynn's, or another future character? Let me know in the comments. I will make the separate Phase 2 Primogem breakdown during the first phase, and I will also post every new Primogem code as soon as it becomes available. If this video helped you, leave a like and subscribe so you do not miss either of those. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.